Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, showing the slab in today's game. Ben Lively, and Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Stepping in, Zach McKinstry, and that one misses up and in. And this one is off and running. In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Parker Meadows.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kerry Carpenter in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two out, space is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. It's the Tigers nothing, Guardians coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Tarik Skubal. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Next offering upstairs. Skubal went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. And that one fouled off.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Steven Kwan.
Yeah, Boog, he's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Torkelson makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Popped up. Torres. He's got it. And that is out number 3. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that is out of play. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Riley Green. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 2 for 7 in the series so far. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through. Base hit. Boots it. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time. And now they have runners at the corners.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Grounder might be 2. Rocchio toss to second. Double play. What a quick killing down the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Skubal back to work. Fought off foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
David Fry stands in now and watches strike 1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
ball, that's in.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. The Guardians go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that is cut on and missed.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Now here is Brian Serven. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Serven will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
On the corner for a strike.
Okay.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Stronger, baby, now we don't cry loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the brick and we'll be grinning in the centerfold.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Meadows snags it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Going to count 1-2. And that's
Ball, that's off the
outside.
plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bo Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Green makes the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, flied to right his first time. This ball's chopped on the ground. Torkelson. And they tag him out. 1 left for the Guardians, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
I'm held under by the world and I'm way too scared. There's a struggle through the trouble underwater as the bubbles from my mouth come to the surface while I'm buried by the rubble.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters that come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next
Nope,
pitch
inside,
just
ball 2.
misses. Now 2-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Terry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 4th inning underway, no score. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
1 down, base is empty. Popped up. Freeman makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that
Ball
one
1.
a little below the knees. 1-0. And there's a ball.
2.
2 down,
2
nobody
ball,
on.
no
Top
strike.
half of inning number 4. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now one
That's ball
missed.
3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one pulled foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Green at the plate now. That's ball one. That misses. 2-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Tigers lead one. Still no score. Back now at Progressive Field. There's Lane Thomas now. Ball one there.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. And Thomas is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And a good eye there. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Cut off, throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Noel, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ramirez over at second, one down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Yeah, the batter now, Carlos Santana. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A massive home run, his 14th of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, but he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be David Fry. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one hammered center field. That's carrying. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Brian Rocchio. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Just like Vegas in the sun, ain't no quitting till I'm done. No harm in having fun. Going down to the prize. Don't like these snake eyes. Rolling heat to sunrise. Gotta shake, shake, spin, spin.
Lively, back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a foul ball. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Colt Keith digs in now. 0 for 1 so far.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Noel. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Andy
Andy
Ibanez.
Ibanez up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in for a strike. That one pushed foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Just missing
that's
there.
inside.
And a count 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Here in Cleveland, now at the plate, Tyler Freeman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the
Tigers
count.
bullpen with some action. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herter getting loose as well. Off the mark
that's
there.
just out.
1-1. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop
that's
takes the
down.
ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And it's filled up. Fly ball to right. Carpenter makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
And here is Bo Naylor. Fly to left his first time. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Base is
No
empty,
balls,
1
2
away.
strikes.
Last half of inning number 5. And now
Ball.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green sizing this one up, brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Guardians.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And it's fouled away. That's
Ball
off the
1.
mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's down
Ball
and
2.
in. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. Guardians 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What
What it do, what it do, what it do? I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move.
That one
Ball
ran
one, no
inside,
strike.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Off the
Ball
mark
two.
there. And it's 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one's in there. Strike one. Strike on the inside corner.
We got full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
That one finds the zone. Strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to third. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting the
Well,
center
things that
fielder,
lead to big
Harper
innings
Meadows.
other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Meadows in the box now. No balls and a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that
Ball
is
one.
downstairs. And the count is 1-2. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul.
Nope.
He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this
got two
next
balls,
pitch. Couple
one
runners
strike.
on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just
Oh,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. 3-1 now. Servin over at second. McKinstry over at first with one away. Now front pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And gone. He sends it out of here. And we're all square. It's 3-3.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He is struck out and he is walked. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching
Trevor
for the Guardians,
Steffen gets the call from the pen
Number
on for the
37.
30th time this year.
Trevor Steffen.
There's a strike. Torkelson measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Lunging try, but it falls. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hot shot to third. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. 2 on, 2 outs.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
There's a strike. Fair ball. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second, and fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers 4 and the Guardians 3. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ramirez jumps out of the way of ball 1. And a strike in there. Action in the pen down there. Alex Lang getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
And now Jhonkensy Noel. And a foul ball. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They still trail it here, 4-3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Ryan Servant.
I'm in my zone now. When you don't
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Back to the top of the order now. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Servin on at first, nobody out. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
And now, Parker Meadows. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Noel sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog. A huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Joey Cantillo. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Carpenter around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And a strike to Glaber.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 7 and the Guardians 3.
I'm feeling so powerful, look at me.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jason Foley. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Santana, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Right side. Torres over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, it's a way to get the run across right there. You chip away at this lead. You try to get more runs without giving up outs. We'll see what they're able to do.
Freeman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Now 1-1.
Strike.
That one down the line. Throw on to Torkelson. That ends the frame. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Tigers 7 and the Guardians 4. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the DH, Colt Keith. That one lifted to left. Kwan hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That pitch in for a strike. And it's 2-2. Now 1 missed. This one smoked out to left. Kwan makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Serven.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Serven getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Guardians 4. A new pitcher in the game, Brant Hurter.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Number 48, Brant Hurter.
Bo Naylor now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. And he'll be safe at first.
No, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Thomas checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Next offering is fouled back. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, 1 away. In the air to left center, Meadows sizing this one up. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Naylor off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ripped to short, over to Torres,
That's an out.
and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Tigers 7 and the Guardians 4. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for
Now it's the
Detroit,
shortstop, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Just
That pitch
missed.
is out.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a 2-1 on the way.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a little bit high. Ball 3. That one
That pitch
misses.
is in.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. There's the strike. Next
Ball
one
back
is off the
outside.
plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
Nobody
2
out.
strikes.
Runner at first. Fights it off. You'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Fastball for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that skips in the dirt.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that one popped in the air left field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. 2 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Guardians 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tyler Holton. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. Holton in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meadows. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting. First base.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
The Guardians trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside. 1 and 2 to count. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The Guardians down to their final strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. In time, ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me.